in 35 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm not hungry.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Nope, just browsing.
You're welcome to stay, but you'll have to leave and come back in 34 minutes.
34 minutes? How do you know a minute has gone by?
I don't know. Feels like a minute. You're right. It's only been 20 seconds. How did you get in here?
Teleported. that front door was unlocked.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Locks are behind me. Maybe the lock's broken. It's not broken. Did you lose something?
No, not recently.
Are you looking to buy this place?
No.
I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything from you.
I can offer you dinner, get something warm in your belly.
Really,
How about some soup?
Soup might be nice.
All right. Come back in 33 minutes.
I don't want anything.
Police! I will call the police. I am holding a phone right now, and I will call the police with it. If you are not here for a reason that you are trespassing, help!
Bang!
Raisins?
Food. So I should come back in like 30 minutes, or?
It's only 29 now. You can stay.
So the cutoff is 30?
What cutoff?
The cutoff, you know, for like I can stay or go?
You can leave if you want to.
No, I'll stay.
We're open between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays, and 8 to 9 p.m. Sundays and holidays.
That's late.
Yep. Soup's not ready yet. I take it out at least 30 minutes before the guests arrive, so it's at least lukewarm when they get here. Otherwise, it'll burn the peach fuzz right off here. I still need to get through 10 more of these.
So, you serve cold soup?
No.
Well, this isn't going to be hot in 28 minutes.
No. Want to help me separate?
Sure.
Never mind. The last time I asked a stranger for help, a whole pot of soup in our only crock pot was stolen when I wasn't looking. That's what you get for trusting strangers.
A lot to carry.
Yeah, but you learn from the guilt.
No, I meant the 2 big pots. Not to mention keeping all the soup in there.
Well, maybe he had some help.
What, like a soup accomplice?
cleaner than what some of the folks wear around here, bless their hearts. Did you bring it to the cleaners recently?
What?
Your suit. Did you bring it to the cleaners recently? Is that why it looks so clean?
I don't
Or do you press it
remember.
yourself? My mom used to press my dad's suit when it got dirty, but then one day she burned it with the iron on accident, so then he brought it to the cleaners from then on. Be careful pressing it yourself.
Don't worry. I don't.
Oh, that's good.
Should I go?
Sit.
So, you work here?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
For how long? Have you worked here?
I don't know. Almost a year?
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So what do you do?
I work here.
Well, right, yeah, but what do you do?
I make soup.
Well, what kind of soup do you make? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have a lot of questions.
It's okay.
I've heard some things about this place.
What have you heard?
Well, I hear you feed a lot of people.
As many as we need to.
Yeah, well, that's an admirable pursuit.
I think so too.
I want to write an article about this place.
Is that what pen and paper are for?
Yeah.
Do you work for the evening club?
Well, no, not
Scribe?
really. Not exactly. No. I want to, though. That's why I'm writing this article, so they can read some of my stuff.
Oh. Does your mom know about this?
Yes.
Oh. He's okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Capone, how long has he worked here?
Forever. He founded the place.
And who makes the soup?
Depends.
On?
I don't know. Stuff?
Stuff.
I don't know. What kind of soup it is, who's around. Stuff.
I see.
Yep.
What kind of soup do you make?
We make chicken noodle soup.
Did you hear that?
No?
Do you enjoy this?
Yes.
You enjoy separating piles of plastic utensils?
Oh. That. Yes. It's meaningful.
Meaningful how?
It's symbolically meaningful.
A symbol of what? Melting ice caps? Hey, was that Campbell?
Huh?
Yeah, come on, was that him?
Yes. Well, second chance! It's a symbol of getting a second chance. If I didn't separate the forks from the knives from the spoons, one or two of them are bound to be thrown away. Especially the forks and knives, since we serve soup. So separating them gives them a second chance of having a purpose.
Well, yeah, but why not just buy spoons in the first place?
Don't touch anything.
It's unlocked.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it... Oh.
Gracias, compadre. How's Bizarro today?
It's good.
It didn't make you laugh? Can't be funny if it didn't make you laugh. Well, it was funnier than shit 2 days ago. Something about a fat guy in a pool. I don't remember. Don't know if yesterday's was good. Couldn't find the paper yesterday.
Couldn't tell you.
When I was a kid, I used to think those comics were made for kids. Think they're even funnier now. It just goes to show you, kids will laugh at anything, huh?
Haven't seen you around here in a while. Not since last week.
Oh, Jane. Ooh, that smells like something.
You came on the best day of the week. Clam chowder Thursday.
Give me some of those crabs.
Soup's almost ready.
Darling, would you tell me something, darling?
Anything, darling.
Would you mind telling me what's in Friday's soup?
You don't come on Fridays. What do you care what's in it?
Lou told me you put something special in Friday's soup that you don't put in on any other day.
Well, if Lou knows so much about it, why don't you ask him?
I would if I could.
Anything that can happen on a Friday can happen on any other day, too.
Well, I'll come tomorrow and make sure for myself. Make me something special, would you? I haven't had a good gumbo since I can remember. And I bet a horse you can make a mean gumbo.
Depends on what's around.
Come on, darling. For me?
We'll see.
Mind if I take a look back there? You know, I used to be a sous chef in a fancy French restaurant downtown. There's nothing I haven't seen before.
It's not Wednesday. What are you doing here?
No jobs these days. Everyone wants to stay on the ground. This one guy I was supposed to take to Paraguay or something says to me, 30 minutes before takeoff, he's got to go spend time with his family instead of working. What about me, buddy? Now I've got no job. Well, fuck it. I have a day off.
No kidding. Great weather for a day off.
Yeah. Storm's heading our way, though.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Do you know when it's supposed to hit? By tomorrow afternoon.
But you can all come here if you'd like. We fixed the leak in the roof.
Thanks, Shane. I've been to the end of the world and back, and I ain't ever met a kinder soul than Jane.
The world is round, it doesn't end.
Space is relative.
Oh, here I thought that was time.
Time, space, it's all the same. All that matters is what you're looking for, what you want to see. I've seen things you've only seen in National Geographic. I've seen things National Geographic can't ethically print. And I'm not just talking about those extra big nipples those Africans have bouncing around. But I have seen those too. I've hiked the Andean Trail. Drank the coca leaf too in the Andes. Did you know the Taj Mahal is not as big as it seems? They just blow it up real big in pictures to attract tourists. But they don't tell them. Most of it's underground. It's like an iceberg. Biggest part you can't even see. They've got a whole nother palace and a half down there. Oh, the tunnels. Tunnels all over the desert. Shit. You don't even know what coca is, do you? I've seen a man kill another man and walk away with his fruit. He wiped the blood off the melons and sold them at 3 times the price. But people bought them. Heck, I bought one. And it tasted better than any melon I'd ever had before. There is an end to the world. I've seen it. There's no going back after that. Still there now.
Tommy's almost 7 now. The other day, he asked me, Daddy, did the cavemen use refrigerators since it was so cold back then? And I said, Tommy, the fridge, like we know it, wasn't invented until the 1900s. But before that, people used big blocks of ice to keep things cold. But in caveman time, people didn't keep all their food cold like we do. They hunted and gathered their food. Berries and nuts, and deer and mammoths. They only ate what they could find. Farmers didn't exist. You just had your hunters, which were the men, and your gatherers, which were the women. And if you lived by the sea, you fished. You kept mammoth meat cold with the snow. There's no way of knowing for sure. And then, can you believe it, Tommy says, if you don't know for sure, then how do you know they didn't have fridges? What a trip.
Alaska is the coldest damn place on the whole planet. Can't take your hands out of your pockets for more than a minute. Your fingers will fall off. I've seen it happen. And sewing them back on does not work as well as you'd think. They bend whichever way they feel like, and not like hell. I didn't lose none. Kept my hands in my pockets.
Peanut butter and jelly is his favorite.
Hey, you. Come join us.
No thanks.
Oh, come on, don't you have some questions?
Full questions. What do you want to know, Stan?
Nothing. Really, I'm fine.
He's a reporter.
A reporter.
What do you write?
Boring stuff, really.
Can't even stand up for your own work? Where's the integrity, man?
Yeah.
Well, ask us questions.
Okay, where are you from?
Not from all the way over there. Come over here.
I was born in the suburbs of... Lincoln, Nebraska. My father, Fred, and my mother, Jen. They're the happiest couple I've ever known in my life. Fred was a lumberjack, Jen a housewife. It was my mother who wore the pants in the family. The first and last time my father stepped out of line. We were all sitting around the picture box, watching some late night guy interviewing Jane Alexander. And my father says, "Damn it, I forgot to mow the lawn." My mother whaps him over the side of the head with a newspaper. "For Christ's sake," he says, "I'll do it tomorrow." My mother, she don't say nothing. She just gets up, walks over to the TV, unplugs it, and walks in the kitchen. And he never forgot to mow the lawn again.
I'm allergic to bees and I got stung once.
I swear to God, every time I park at that meter, a bird shits on my car within 5 seconds of turning off the engine.
Why don't you try parking under a different telephone pole then?
What choice do I have when all the other spots are taken?
I know how you must be feeling. Why don't you just give me your car and you'll never have to deal with this shit ever again.
Nice try. Who's this guy?
He's a reporter.
Hi, I'm
I'm not
John.
answering any questions.
Oh, you don't have
Just
to
5
answer
minutes
the
until the soup's ready.
What are we having?
Same as always.
Oh, thank God, not the bisque.
What's wrong with the bisque?
You had the bisque?
No.
Then don't ask what's wrong with the bisque.
Like I was saying,
Evening. Better not be sourdough.
well,
It's fucking sourdough. Sourdough and chowder don't go together.
I'm sure they do. That's like peanut butter and jelly.
Hello?
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, no. You're here, aren't you? So here you are.
Where am I?
Well, you're home.
Home?
Almost. You're just a bowl away.
Oh, well, all right then.
Evening.
Evening.
Soup's ready. Aren't you hungry?
Reporter, huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Gotta make a living somehow, right?
Sure you do. You gonna ask me some questions?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I am.
Staying friends?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Now you go.
All right. So, well, how long do you work here?
Almost a decade this August.
10 years. It's a long time to be in one place.
That's true for some people. Me? I like getting to know something before I leave her for something shinier. I use the same toothbrush since I lost my last tooth. And I'm only just now getting used to how she moves.
My family moved around a lot growing up, so I haven't seen the inside of one apartment for more than 2 years. I guess some people get bored looking at the same people in bricks for too long.
Well, some people, some bricks are pretty boring to begin with.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not a boring brick, John.
I know. So, what made you decide to start this soup kitchen?
It is not a soup kitchen.
Okay. Well, what is it then?
It's not a business either.
Okay, well, what is it then?
Oh, you're the reporter. You tell me. Well?
Well, it looks like a place where people come to get free soup.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Well, I'm not here for the free soup.
No one comes here just for the soup.
And why am I here? Why am I asking you this?
Because maybe I know the answer.
Do you?
No.
Look, Mr. Capone, I'm new to this whole interviewing thing, but I'd really appreciate your cooperation, or at the very least, your interest.
Ask away.
Thank you. So, what made you decide to
What?
get into the...
Is the most important thing to be?
Excuse me?
What is the most important thing to be?
I don't know. Alive, I guess.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Asking.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Fine, then tell her. Wait, I changed my mind. It's happy. The most important thing to be is happy.
The most important thing to be is happy.
Yeah, sure.
I feel happy. Are you happy?
Sure, I guess, yeah.
Isn't it obvious
What?
whether you're happy or not?
Yes, I'm happy.
Are you hungry?
I could be.
Are you or aren't you?
Then I'm not.
Well, maybe if you got hungry, you would get happy.
And why would being hungry make me happy?
Certain.
Certainly what?
Most important thing to be. Certain. I think.
Damn it! I'm hungry!
No shit.
Fuck you. Just being here makes me hungry.
Shut up, you'll make it worse. Did you see the laundromat sign?
Which? The one on 9th or Chicken Liver Plaza?
For the love of God.
The one on 9th.
Oh, there's a new one, you know. Mama's Bubble Business.
Is it $1 for small loads?
No. 125, all sizes.
Those fucks. Right, well, the agitator sign is broke or something. Some of the letters are dark.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's it spell now?
The agitator.
Isn't that the same thing?
No. The tay is missing.
Well, that's not funny.
I know. People aren't going to nowhere to wash their small loads for just $1.
You think the soup's ready yet?
Why don't you go check?
Yeah, sure. Capone would kick my ass if I went in there.
He's not here now?
Yeah, well, where is
How should I know?
he? Exactly. You don't know where he is, so you don't know when he'll be back. I'm not going in there.
Where'd he go?
We can't be nosy about something we're getting for free.
Not being nosy. We just want to see if the soup's ready. You looking for anything?
He's also got his chickens back there.
What? You think they're gonna rat us out?
If they look all riled up for no reason, then Capone's gonna know something happened.
Look, no one's going back there, all right?
Look, I'm just saying.
That Capone. Something about him. Hardly ever see him around.
He's got places to be.
Yeah. He ain't the president.
He knows a lot of people in this city.
Yeah. Too many, if you ask me.
What? You miss him?
Oh, ha ha ha! Fuck! Asshole. I'm just saying. If I had my own place, I'd be here running it myself, not letting volunteers do all the work for me. Jane's always running around, taking care of the food, or one of you ungrateful sons of bitches. Someone should be taking care of her. She deserves better than this place.
What
But she's got a life. This isn't it for her. She's the one feeling bad for us, so don't waste your time feeling bad for her.
Yeah, she's still got to deal with us, though.
You want to know what would make things easier for her? Stop hitting on her 24/7.
I'm not hitting on her. That's just how we talk. Back and forth stuff. Like with Kermit and his piggy out going. Well, not that. Fuck you. You don't get it.
What don't I get? That she's out of your league and you haven't gotten any since before the war? And I'm not talking about the one we're fighting in now.
But you're not rolling in a pile of pussy either. At least they'll talk to me. And if I had one, I'd know how to keep her around. Sorry.
How would Capone ever know if one of us went to the teacher?
Why do you want to go back there?
I don't know. Make sure nothing's burnt?
You can't burn soup.
Well then, I'll just look at it a little bit. Soup needs stirring, doesn't it? I'll go and stir the soup.
Okay.
You know what he's doing, don't you? He's got us scared. Scared for no reason. You want to know what's back there? A stove, a sink, and an oven. Probably a fridge or something. And here we're thinking he's got I don't know, an AK-47 and a dragon or something. And he's got us scared out of our heads. All he wants is to feel power over our fear. There's nothing back there. He's not hiding anything. He just wants us to think he's hiding. Thinks he's got a life. He doesn't. He's just pretending to have things worth hiding. They aren't real.
Any dragons back there?
I was checking for an alarm. He could have the whole thing rigged to explode if you don't have some kind of passcode or something.
Grow a pair and get back there.
Hey, that rhyme.
Go back there because there's nothing back there. He's afraid.
Well, Scamp will go back there, won't you, Scamp? Huh? Oh, we haven't seen Jane in a while. She's back there.
Why can't you go check on her? She's fine.
Oh, yeah? How do you know? You been back there?
No.
You got X-ray vision?
No. Look, nothing is back there.
What do you mean nothing's back there? Jane's back there.
No one is back there.
Where's Jane?
I don't know, probably the store.
Is there a back door?
I don't think so.
The chickens. Chickens are back there. They must have outdoors. There must be another way in.
Yeah.
We're alone.
Yeah.
I just want to know if my damn soup is ready.
Then send the kid back there.
Don't have to go back there to know there's nothing back there.
Boy, you've got a lot figured out for only being around here a day.
Look, there's nothing special about this place.
You're looking for trouble. Why don't you head back there?
Why can't we head back there? Why can't we go back there?
I don't know.
Well, have you asked him?
You think he'd open up just like that?
Well, probably not, but
Well, what do we ask him?
I don't know. Just, well,
All right. Hey, Capone. Mind telling us if you and Jane ever knock leathers?
No. We should ask something important, like, why do you only serve the chowder on Thursdays?
What the fuck's so important about that?
Because maybe he's got a guy.
Yeah, maybe he's got a chowder guy.
Well, I mean, maybe he's got a guy who he's doing deals with or something. I don't know.
Look, if you want to get anything important out of him, you gotta ask him what's in the chowder.
You want to know what the fuck's in the chowder? You got some wheat, you got some potatoes, and you got some clam. That's what's in the chowder.
No, he has a point here. Something isn't right about the soup.
Weren't you the one saying we shouldn't question God's gift hand?
Look, I'm not saying we should complain about it. All I'm saying is we have a right to know what we are eating. That's not too much to ask.
Yeah, but why would Capone know what's in the soup? I mean, don't most soup kitchens run off of donations?
Well, this isn't a soup kitchen.
Everything is homemade.
Nothing comes in or out. Except, of course, for the soup leaving in people's stomachs.
Matter of fact, I think I even seen Capone refuse a group of nuns from dropping off 6 cans of Campbell's chicken noodle. I snuck out the back and took it off their hands while I wasn't looking.
How could Capone possibly afford to keep this place going without donations?
Look, he's probably got some gold braid out of the back or something. Who cares, so long as we get a warm belly once again.
Let's ask him that.
What?
How does he feed us?
It's not a bad idea.
We should go with something less direct. We'll ask him what's in the chowder.
Why just the chowder? Why not ask him about all the soup?
Yeah! Fuck it! All the soup!
One soup, the chowder. We ask him as soon as he gets back.
No! The real question here is why he makes Shane separate the silverware instead of buying separates to begin with. Well, that's it.
Are you kidding? Just ask him where he gets the damn food to begin with.
That's what I
You should
said.
just sit down so we can get some damn soup already. What are you talking about? Chicken. Hungry? I could really go for a garlic grilled cheese, or sweet potato fries, red cabbage slaw. Ooh, some roasted red pepper linguine alfredo, sauteed chicken, and peanut butter banana chocolate chip cake. Big dollop of Tahitian vanilla ice cream. We don't have any of that fancy food here, though. Just good old-fashioned chicken water. Do you want to know what my favorite food is? Something my grandmother used to make when she was alive. Chocolate chip cookies. Now, these cookies are not extraordinary. They're not bigger than a pie or larger than average. They're bite-sized. These cookies are not extraordinary. They're ordinary. Shouldn't grind the flour herself or use a brick oven to cook with. But I couldn't eat one in a sitting. I'd eat 5 or 10 or finish the whole tin. I would eat grandmother's chocolate chip cookies for breakfast, lunch, dinner, without repentance. Just think, right now, there are probably trillions of chocolate chips in existence. Trillions! Just as another million come into existence, poof, another million vanish into the digestive juices that make up our humble lives. But for every one of those chocolate chips, there's a person who has never experienced one. Not a single chip will ever enter their skinny little tracheas. Doesn't keep me up at night, though. Not to worry. Because these are the same people who do not know what it's like to eat a chocolate chip. Or a chocolate chip cookie, for that matter. So they're not leading quiet lives of cookie desperation, oblivious that the chocolate chip path has been laid out parallel to them, just a click of the universe away. The people that come here do not lead oblivious lives. They know the taste of a chocolate chip cookie. Less than perfect chocolate chip cookies, obviously. And I pity them for that. Perhaps it is obliviousness, too, that they experience here. And they do not know what my grandmother's chocolate chip cookies taste like. Deep down, they know, I think, that their lives are lacking perfect cookie. Chocolate chip cookies not allowed here. Because nothing will ever come close. It would be cruel to try.
Safe from the rain, and now some warm soup for your bellies.
No thanks. I'm not hungry.
Well, all right. Reach for the stars, sweetie.
I fly up there. Up there in space. Sometimes. It's cold up there. Oh. Not like down here, it's warm. You ever been up there?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh, you'll know if you have.
Wait. I have been up there. I remember it now. Stars brought me flowers.
Shh. What kind of flowers were there?
Daisies. Isn't that just like a star? To bring you daisies when you wanted peonies. Just like a flower. My wife loves peonies. She died a long time ago.
Did she? Her voice is like a taste of the first huckleberries in May. You'll never forget it. You can even taste them in your mouth if you know the taste.
You're right. Damn it, you're right. She's alive. How could I be so stupid? I just laid down with her yesterday in our two-door condominium. It has two doors, you know, and not like those one-door condominiums, those ones with just the front door. You know what I'm talking about, right? One door was a French door. I didn't give a care whether we had a French door or not, but Lydia. Yes. Her name is Lydia. Lydia. I love saying it over and over again. Lydia. 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 It sounds like you're saying the word melody over and over. Like saying it hard enough will make a song out of the very word. Lydia. Lydia. I have a wife, and her name is Lydia. And suddenly a wife is a wonderful thing to have. Lydia. She's a wife who made us get a French door. But I couldn't give a crap about having a French door, you see. Anything for my dear Lydia. French doors are fine, but kids see through everything.
I have a kid.
Do you now?
Yeah. Philip. Wants to grow up just like his father. Tell him he should become a doctor, but he just won't listen.
But you're happy, aren't you?
I never should have been a lawyer.
Stars are better than the truth.
The stars are the truth.
The shooting star is the truth when it's painful. When telling it makes a plate fall. Or your skin. But you have to tell it. And the shooting is a relief of finally getting it out.
Congratulations! Congratulations! You've won, sir! You've convicted the innocent man of doing his job. Yeah, sure, we relied on him doing his job, but you made the cash cow move. What an impressive accomplishment, sir. You beat Mr. Freshmeat straight out of law school. Yup, one hell of an accomplishment.
Home. Home is up there. Up there, where the air is a veil over her shoulders. And breathing is a gift that fills your lungs with stardust. And your pulse beats on as a function of the motion of the memory. As you drench your ship in the sorrow and bravery from a time that made you feel bigger than yourself.
Bravo, bravo. You've forgotten, swine. When the air gets thin, a metaphor isn't going to fill it up any better than a cowbell. You have to give it a gut, something to fill it up from inside.
Do you even know what time it is?
It's a... Oh, God, why am I still hungry?
It's tomorrow. I can feel it. It's tomorrow and it's bringing us home.
It never gets past today.
Look at me! I swear to God, I'll stop breathing if it's still today.
Who cares what time the animals are still baking? Haven't you even been in a farmhouse? You can't even call it that anymore. The animals are slaves to their own stomachs. The alarm sounds and they all come running to a slop trough filled with their own kind. There's no such thing as vegetarian or vegan or breatharian for them. Eat what's in front of you or starve. Hesitate and you're shoved to the back of the line. They have the farmer looking after them though. If he sees a pig getting underweight, he'll go in the pen and fatten him up himself. No survival of the fittest in there. Survival of the fattest. If you're fat, you get to make babies the rest of your life. That's why Lydia and I never wanted to have children.
I'll tell you why I never wanted to have kids. I don't have a uterus!
What's going on?
I once sang in the Rose Parade.
You can't sing in the Rose Parade.
Well, of course you can sing in the Rose Parade.
You can't sing in the Rose Parade. How is I sang in the Rose Parade?
Am I the only sane one here? You can't fly with the stars, and your wife is dead. She's dead. What is going on here?
What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Just jump in the pool and stop asking questions.
I'm not a clone. I will stand up for the little guy. I'm not a clone.
I'm wearing a Ryan's belt. It burns. And I can feel again.
The animals have all escaped. They're coming for your wives and your children. Beware the ribs, the flank steaks, and the cutlets.
I'm going to fly again.
time to go.
Come on now.
This is it, you know. This is my last chance to be something. But I am something. Look at me. I'm sitting right here. Here I am, at the center of everything. I'm the luckiest man alive. Here I am, sitting at the center of everything. Everything's around me, and I'm at the center of it all. But I can move, too. See, that's the beauty of it. I can move, and I'm over here, and I'm not the center anymore, and I can hide, and no one will ever know where to find me. But I can be found just as easily as this. Ta-da! Here he is, the man at the center of everything. I'm making you laugh.
Yeah, you are. You're being silly.
Silly? I'm being silly. I'm talking about serious stuff here. This is a matter of life and death. To move or not to move, that is the question. And if by moving we are kings, and if by staying we are common, then let us move and move until our hearts accelerate and we cannot move again. Am I bleeding? Oh, thank God. Because I just feel like my blood is just boiling underneath my skin right now, and it could just as easily be on the outside, and then there I'd be at the center of everything, drenched in my own blood, sweat, and spit and tears. Hey, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I can feel you looking at me.
You can feel that?
Felt your silence.
You know, you're like incredible. So.
Right.
I'm serious, you felt me just looking at you. That's gotta be like a superpower or something.
I'm sure you could do it too.
I don't think I could.
Sure you could. Look forward and close your eyes. I'll keep tidying up, and then look at you. Raise your hand when you begin to feel something.
Alright, I guess I could try. Oh! I definitely felt it. It was like you were standing right behind me.
See? Told you.
You know, there were times I thought you might be, but I wasn't sure.
Why didn't you raise your hand?
Because I wasn't sure.
Maybe you were right.
Was I?
Yes. He's never been on a plane before.
What?
The pilot. He's never been on a plane.
Reach for the stars, huh? Yeah, hope they do. All those cocksuckers out there in their patent leather spinning chairs. Let them reach. Let them reach way up high. Sky's the limit, right? Some stupid shit like that. You know what happens to you when you reach those stars? Right? It's because they don't tell you what to do once they get up there, do they? It's because they don't want you up there. They don't want you flown above everyone else like a bubble. All alone up there in your own little bubble of air, and money, and dividends, and 401ks, and all that Apple shit. Fucking dragon fruit. What the fuck's a dragon fruit anyway?
Sam! Your soup's getting cold.
They don't have to worry about their fucking soup getting cold up there. If their soup gets cold, someone here on the ground will just warm up another. fuck is in this soup? There's so much shit in here. I don't even know what's going on in my mouth. I'll eat it though. One more bite. And another. Till it's all gone. Till I'm hungry enough to eat it again. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And then the bubble pops, and your head explodes. Space is a vacuum. Let them reach for those fucking stars. Let them reach until their arms fall off.
My condolences, friend. Your loss. I hope you never found happiness. There's no real happiness in lost it. It's terrible. I have to apologize for something. On behalf of something. The soup has a mind of its own. It knows what you want. It knows you. You can never get enough of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. For one meal a day, you don't have to feel the burden of self-control. And how do you choose what you'll eat? Do what you want. Our lives, all of us, all our lives are plagued by the agony of free decisions. You wanted to be a lawyer when you were 12. Your brother stole your bike, but you couldn't prove it, remember? So you decided to be a lawyer. You chose this life. And now here you are. I gave you rest. I relieved you of having to choose what to eat. The soup gave you the best version of itself it could to optimize your pleasure at the minimum cost. What cost? Your body, your freedom, your guilt. We worked for you. I gave you something for free so that you would not have to agonize over choosing something for yourself. And the soup gave all of itself to you too. But you held out on the soup. We know what you did. You ate food from the farmer, didn't you? Truck on the side of the road was parked and you bought a peach. A wonderful little organic peach. You ate that peach, didn't you? Didn't you? You ate it on the front seat of your two-door, the door handle sticky with your peach-fingered, gear-shifting grease thumbs. You threw away the core. It will grow, my friend. It will grow. And you will be responsible for the growth of a whole fucking tree. And more peaches. Hundreds. In a family, a can of peaches. There are no peaches in my soup. There's no room for your organic fruits or vegetables or whatever. My broth is processed. Let's everything down into one thing. It goes down smooth and singular. The same every time. You indulged in the agony of choice, and it killed you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I warned you. I bought you with soup. I run this place. I run it. I'm in charge of this corner of the universe. What I say is determined by the reality of realities. The present. Your only mistake was hunger. Freedom is overrated. Secondary to the needs of hunger. Give up your freedom to me, and you will not go hungry. Man wants someone to make decisions for him. Man needs an objective. I remove the struggle, the choice. You'll sooner go for a free lunch than your organic artichoke. I did not put a gun to your head and cock it. You wanted it. I gave it to you. There's no guilt that I must live with because I relieved you of the burden of your freedom. Is this fair, you ask? Is this fair? You had the courage to ask, my friend. You reached out and had the courage to trust me. You gave me your vulnerability, your naked cry in the darkness, and I answered back. Is this fair? Yes. This is exchange. I applaud your courage. The people are enough as they are. But when they ask, they become untouchable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't have helped you more. People get addicted to what is both easy and wonderful. It was my responsibility to, I don't know. But I gave you what you wanted, didn't I? I did, even if you didn't choose it. You wanted to feel happy, and I let you feel happy. so I'm not to blame.
Hey, wake up. Hey, come on, wake up. Wake up. Help! Help! Is anybody here? Help! 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 Is anybody here? What's the most important thing to be? Are we only happy when we're heading somewhere? Is giving food to the poor moral? Is giving something to someone who can't afford to question it moral? Is unrequited love immoral? Is loving everyone possible? Is putting others before yourself possible? Is faith necessary? Is having that faith unavoidable? Is giving crappy, poisonous food to the poor moral? Is letting someone die just because there's no hope left moral? Are our values limited by our abilities, or our experiences, or by our past? Is adopting someone else's values just because you love them a good idea? I give up now. When is it okay to give up? I have no story. I have no ending. I'm stuck. Can I give up now? Can I give up now? Can I give up now?
Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about that car of his anymore.
Birds can still shit on a dead man's car.
Who's gonna miss him?
You could miss him.
I miss Lou. It's your turn.
But Sam wasn't a nice guy like Lou.
I can't miss two people. It's too much for one person. You miss him.
How about we trade?
It's not fair. I only have a week left.
Well, fine. I'll take your last week. And the next one.
And your bread.
What?
And your bread. I want your share of the bread for next week, too.
Jane will do it.
That doesn't count. Jane misses all of them.
Fine. I'll miss him.
Have you ever rolled down a grassy hill? I used to do it all the time as a kid. I was allergic, though. Everyone is a little, I think. I used to break out in bumps all over my legs and forearms. They'd itch like crazy. And my nails were never longer than my fingers, but I'd scratch until the bumps were raw. Most of the time, my arms and legs were covered in scabs. And I used to peel them off and flip them away. Not at anyone in particular. Unless they deserved it. You know how the tip of a blade of grass squeezes a little when you squeeze it? That's how my scabs loose. And I used to think that my arms and legs would start growing grass. And my mom said, you won't turn into grass, but maybe a daisy. And I didn't believe her. Or maybe I did. Don't remember. But I kept rolling down those hills anyways. All you see is grass and sky. Everything else moves too fast to see. In every direction is up and down. And then you stop. But your head keeps going. But your body just gets stuck there. Too dizzy to move.
I'm here.
I used to roll down those hills so fast I thought I was going to catch fire. I used to roll down those hills like I was fire. I wanted to die on a farm. Living on a farm. I don't mean I drive past a farm, crash into a car, and my body goes flying through the windshield into a cornfield. I mean, making my living and dying with the land one day. That always seemed the right way to go. spend your whole life living in the dirt, and then one day you wake up and you're beneath it, covered in grass. How do you want to die?
Next to you?
I'm serious. How do you want to die?
In the field, working the land, like my forefathers.
Huh. Me too. They ate like kings. None of this processed malarkey.
Malarkey?
Yes, malarkey.
All right. Come back. I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know.
Then don't apologize. Have you ever eaten an egg? I mean a really good egg, where the yolk stays golden all through boiling. I had one once. In my third grade class took a field trip to a farm once. It was a wheat farm, I think. But there were cows and chickens too. And the chickens were freer than the grass. They roamed all over the place. Well, they could if they wanted to. Most of them were too scared to wander far. And they pecked at the ground. I don't know what they were looking for. And all around them were these tall grasses. Taller than me back then.
There's grass, right behind us.
Is that so?
No, really, there's grass all over the wall.
Huh. When did that get there? It must have started growing when Sam died.
It's always been there.
Huh. Guess I never noticed it before.
You're crying.
I'm not crying.
You loved me.
Love? You're kidding.
You're crying.
Yes, but I cry when a mouse dies, so it doesn't mean anything.
You're crying.
Stop it.
You're crying.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
You're crying.
I am angry with you. Stop telling me how I feel.
You're crying.
You never should have come here.
Walrus and the carpenter were walking close at hand, who had like anything to see such quantities of sand. If it could only be cleared away, they said, it would be grand. If 7 maids and 7 mops swept it for half a year, do you suppose, the walrus said, that they would get it clear? I doubt it, said the carpenter, and shed a bitter tear. You look hungry.
I'm not hungry.
Eat something.
I'm not hungry.
These arms tell me different.
Eating's a chore.
Did you feed the chickens today?
Let's make scrambled eggs tonight. No soup. Let's give them eggs tonight instead to change things up a bit.
These chickens don't lay eggs. They're infertile. Good company, though.
Let's cook them then. Let's make a roast.
We'll make soup, like always.
I can't be here anymore. I can't be here anymore.
You look hungry.
I am full. I am completely full inside. In fact, if I were to have another bite, I would surely burst into a million pieces, and my insides would paint the walls red.
You just think you're full. You're starving. It's not up to me.
Who's it up to? The soup? Who's it up to, huh?
What did you think we were doing here?
Helping people?
We are. The ones who die, they're already dead. They've already let themselves go.
That's not up to you.
No, it's not.
They live only in their dreams.
But there, they live.
And awake, they're nothing.
I am not free. I'm a slave to the soup.
I need to go roll in the grass.
Goodbye.
Is it true? Is it true you've never been on a plane?
I think my bus is coming.
Yours is a 23.
Is it true?
This is a 25.
And you? Do you even have kids?
Well, how do you know this isn't going where I need to go? Maybe the 23 won't come. I should get on this bus.
It'll be here soon. At 7:15, like always.
Have you ever been to India or the Andes?
It didn't come once, you know. I sat on the bench, right out there. And then it started to rain. That was before the kitchen was even here. And then it started to rain. It was too wet for the birds. They left. But they left with the 25, in fact. And my pants were wet from the rain. And then it started to rain, and all the birds were gone. And the 23 never came. It came at 8:15.
Have you ever been married? See? It eventually came.
It almost did.
Do you even know how to fly?
I would have been waiting.
Right out there, on that bench for the rest of my life.
Or walked.
What?
Or you could have just walked home.
Do you
right?
even know how to fly?
This is the 25. This is the 25. I need to be on the 25. The 23 is not going to come. I remember the bus driver saying he had a bat mitzvah to go to, and he wouldn't be driving the bus
Do
today.
you do anything?
I'm sure there are enough bus drivers that someone could cover his shift. We'll wait here for the 23. Eat something.
Eat something? Eat something? Who cares about eating when you're stuck here?
I've never even been on a plane.
Minestrone! But an answer there came none. this is scarcely odd, because they've eaten every one.
I'm a reporter.
Hello? I'd like soup now. I'm ready for the soup.
Hi, this'll be super. Look out, chew! Please remember, chew! This will be